So guys, it's 4:22. I'm basically gonna go to, you know, however long. Basically go to 5 or however long this takes. I normally don't do videos for this long, but when I do, there's gonna have to be a reason. Because I wanna cover all my bases. And if you see here, I got 3 hours and 41 minutes. So basically, I will get ready, do my job, and this is basically oh yeah, this is the one. So I have 3 hours and 40 minutes. I basically so there's the mystery shop jobs. There's the audits. So guys, 90 miles. So 90 miles, but that doesn't mean jobs aren't available close. How to make money with field agent. Let's ride. So first we're gonna watch this video to get like free stuff.
Go digital and get paid up to 4 times faster with QuickBooks Payments on the QuickBooks mobile app. Create instantly payable invoices.
Hey everybody, Sidegate Guy here. You know, on this channel I like to talk a lot about DoorDash and Uber Eats and those kind of side gigs, but I try all the side gigs. Anything that I can do from my phone to make money, I think is worth it. And today we're going to talk about Field Agent. So if you're interested in Field Agent, give a watch to this video and let me know what you think. So with Field Agent, what you do to sign up is just simply download the app, and in fact I'll put my referral code in the comments and probably up here on the screen so you can take a look at it. It doesn't cost you anything to download the app or to use it, and you actually get paid cash for completing the tasks. And the tasks, they run the gambit of things you can do. One of the tasks is taking exterior photographs of houses. I'm not really sure why we're doing that, maybe for insurance or real estate or whatever, but they don't pay half bad, and you usually have to take about 3 pictures. Sometimes you shop for things and you give them a try, which is what we're going to be doing today. And other times it's just actually going into the store and taking pictures of displays, which I also did today, but I'm not going to talk about that job. But these jobs will then, after they review your work, will pay you cash. So today what we're doing is we're going to be reviewing this little product that Field Agent wanted me to buy and to test out and then write a...
So that product is basically some type of, I have no idea.
A review on what I felt about this product. So what it is, I guess, is it's a light trap for flying insects. So let's open it up. Oh, look at that. It's actually kind of stylish, like a little nightlight. It's 20 bucks, if I didn't already say that. So $20 seems like a lot of money. And then the box is empty. This is the refill, and I only know that because it says it. But really, more importantly, while I'm doing this, you know, it's important to keep the packaging that it comes in, because at some point in the job, it's going to ask me to take a picture of this unpacked, probably with a little line through the UPC symbol. That's part of the job. And then I know for this job, they're also going to want me to write a review. And I don't think it has to be a positive review. I can just be perfectly honest, and I'm still going to get paid. Ugh. Okay, so what this is it's some kind of sticky stuff. I'm pretty sure. Let's just take something in. Yeah, so, oh boy, super sticky. That was a mistake. Remove the protective peels from both sides of the refill. Insert the refill into the device base. Plug the trap into the wall socket near common insect hangouts. There's some tape here on the front. I don't think this was in the directions. It's just a protective film. I'll peel that off too. And let me go find an outlet. We'll plug this in, see what we get. And it's formed in such a way to where it looks like it's safe to grab from behind and not worry about getting your fingers stuck. So this is cool. It's got like a blue light. All right, so we're evaluating now this. There's a timer on these jobs, so I only have X amount of time to actually complete the job. So I don't know if I'm going to catch any bugs in the next 5 or 6 hours. My house is pretty bug-free, but I'll leave it in. I kind of like the little blue light. That's cool. And I guess I'll write some kind of a review. I think I got an idea what I want to say. For this particular job, I didn't just have to write a review. I had to post that review to the company's website, but that just took a few extra copy and paste clicks. Always remember to read all the directions, and you'll be sure to get the payouts relatively quickly.
So I'm gonna read this. I received product reimbursement in exchange for my the reason why I took a picture of it is because I'm gonna like reword it into my own words. Well, half of it. But I don't really think it matters. I received project reimbursement in exchange for my honest review. The red light trap not only will catch bugs, but it is a pretty effective night light. The soft blue illumination is better than red. There is a sticky surface that bugs will stick to. This is not a bug zapper. It is both kid and pet friendly. If you need a night light and happen to have flying bugs, this is for you.
You can see that this is an effective way for me to make money and get some free stuff, like I did today. So anyway, that's how Field Agent works. I'm now going to get reimbursed 20 bucks for this product, and I'm going to get paid for the job. And it's just dumb stuff like that. You know, sometimes it's actually alcohol, which is cool. You get to go buy a case of beer, drink it, and then write a review. In fact, I did that on an earlier video when I talked about Field Agent. I'll put a little thing up here to talk about it, and you can watch that video. It's not the whole video, it isn't about that, but it's somewhere in the middle. Thanks for watching, SideGig.
How to buy a call option on eToro. The process is simple. Find an asset that works for you. Tap the under...
Hey everybody, SideGig Guy here. Last week I did a video where I micromanaged all of the deliveries on a shift, and I looked at how much I made per hour on each of the deliveries, and then how much I made per hour if I factored in the idle time. I'll put the link to the video up here if you want to go back and watch that one. But it got me thinking about looking at short shifts. What I wanted to do is just analyze a couple of short shifts. So this week on Monday, I had a short shift because I had an Amazon run. Came to my attention from another one of our gig workers right along with actually out running up here if you want to go back and watch that one. But it got me thinking about looking at short shifts. What I wanted to do is just analyze a couple of short shifts. So this week on Monday, I had a short shift because I had an Amazon run later on in the day, so that was a short shift. And then on Tuesday, which is today, I also had a short shift because I was actually out running errands. And another thing that I do as a side gig is called field agent. Field agent came to my attention from another one of our gig workers right along with Bree. She was talking about it about a month or two ago. And so I signed up, and I'm going to put a link for my referral code. So if you're thinking about doing this after you hear what it is, please use the link that I'm going to provide you down in the instructions. That'll give me credit for your signing up, which of course is the most important thing to me. So anyway, this field agent thing, it really did sound too good to be true. Actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. First, let's go ahead and look at these short shifts. Okay, so here's Monday. So Monday, you can see that I had 6 runs, and it was 7 pickups because one of them was a stacked order, but it went to the same person. And I did have an errand that I ran in here. I had to get my hair cut. My initial plan was just to do enough door dashing to get enough money for the haircut, which is about $20 at my local Great Clips. And so you can see those first 3 runs, that got me the $20. That got my haircut in. And then I said, you know, I got this feeling I should dash again. I got a PetSmart delivery right afterwards. So that was awesome as soon as I turned it back on. So I even included the idle time for my haircut. You can see that in the dash plus idle for the one that's 12:25. You see there's 39 minutes if you include the 19 minutes. Yeah, I can't actually get my hair cut that fast. It's true. 20 minutes is all it takes. And that included driving to the hair place. Each one of these runs, except with the exception of 2, were over $20 an hour I was averaging. And then also, if you include in the wait time agent. And if you're interested in Field Agent, like I said, I'm going to put a link to download the app if this is something that interests you. But it is too good to be true. So I did 3 audits today with Field Agent. One of them was buying a product at a Walmart. One of them was going into a Lowe's and taking a bunch of pictures. And then the third audit was going to a convenience store and buying some hard seltzer. Each of these items that you buy, you get reimbursed for. And then you also get paid to send in some comments, sometimes send in some pictures of where the products were. So literally that's what I did this morning. I went to 3 different stores. 2 of the stores I had to buy something and bring it home and open it up and consume it. It's 8:30 in the morning. We're getting a little drunk on some Bud Light hard seltzer. And I noticed something else interesting about these little kid snacks, these organic peanut butter and jelly bites. Yeah, this is good. All right, I found something here really good. Can't get enough.
Wow, that is good.
A lot of time. They're 10 calories a piece, so 30 calories. Oh, that's good stuff. And so, yeah, I'm getting a little drunk early in the morning. While I was doing those errands, I did manage to pick up 2 DoorDashes. And look at the second one, $3. And it was no tip also at the other end. So $3. And I really wanted to know if I could make this one work because I got it right after I had dropped off. So there was no idle time. And I said, I'm going to see if I can make this run work for $20 an hour. But it was picking up at a Burger King. And I'm like, unless it's ready right when I get there, this is not going to happen. I can't waste more than 2 or 3 minutes in the store. But it was ready right when I got there. So I picked it up and grabbed it and then zipped it down the street, dropped it off with no issues. She came out right after I got there, so to pick it up off the porch. And you can see, I mean, the hourly rate, I made $22.50. And even if you include the idle time, it was $22.50 because there was no idle time. Idle time is a lot of different things. It's not just waiting for an order. It could be waiting for the right order. Like if you're declining a lot of orders, you're not making any money. That's just idle time. So consider that when you're looking for the best order, that maybe you should say, well, if I'm waiting an hour for the best order, maybe I should take 2 or 3 mediocre orders in the interim, run up my acceptance rate. You'll see my acceptance rate here over the last couple days it's kind of fluctuating around the 70% range, but I'm not declining a lot of orders, so that's why. Once again, if you're interested in this field agent app, getting paid to get drunk and eat snacks and do other things like declining a lot of orders, so that's why. Once again, if you're interested in this field agent app, getting paid to get drunk and eat snacks and do other things like take pictures, getting paid to get drunk at 8:30 in the morning. I think Side Gig Guy is onto something. Paid to get drunk and eat snacks and do other things like take pictures. Getting paid to get drunk at 8:30 in the morning. I think Side Gig Guy is onto something here. Thanks for watching, as always. This is Side Gig Guy signing off.
So guys, if you want to get drunk, then hey, by all means. But unfortunately we don't have beers here, or at least Field Agent doesn't have any stores with beers. So that's amazing.
How to cash out and get paid in 10 seconds.
So guys, this is a Christmas video.
I'm going to disclose how much I actually made, how much per job I made. I'll even explain what this app is for those who've never used it before. We'll break down if it's actually worth.
So this is the good video.
Hey guys, Tom from Lushella here. Today we're going to review an app called Field Agent. It's one I use on my phone today, and I make about $10, $20, $30 a month. Plus I get a lot of freebies. And how it works is you're just going to find tasks near you whenever you're out and about. And it's with a lot of your well-known retailers, as you can see on this list. There's many more than this, and I'll show you in the video how it works. You can perform a variety of tasks, anywhere from auditing things, taking simple surveys on your phone, which doesn't require travel, as well as buying and trying things, getting a lot of cool free products, as well as mystery shopping. And that's just shopping undercover and reporting back to what you see. So if you are in the United States, you have an iPhone or you have an Android phone, it is available to you. It is a legitimate company. It is free to download, and as always, I'm 100% truthful in the reviews as to what to expect. So if you've been looking at this app or you just want another way to make a couple dollars, let me show you how it works as well as what you can expect to make. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is the signing up. It's as simple as signing up, clicking the link, and you can see that they're just going to ask for your name, your email, as well as a password. Agree to the privacy policy and participation agreement, and you can sign up and access your dashboard almost immediately. It only takes a second to join. This is open to U.S. residents older than 18. So as long as you're in the United States, you have your phone with you, and you're willing to shop, buy products, or audit things, then you're good to go. Okay, so once you sign up, this is what your dashboard looks like. It's very simple. It's all categorized very nicely, and it's based on your location, so you're going to have to give out your location settings so that it shows retailers and restaurants that are within 10, 15, 25 miles, and you can set the limit as to how far you want to travel, or you can open up the map section and see where it is based on where you're located. So the first thing we'll start out with is agent briefcase. These are usually just screeners of sort, so you can fill out your profile. You can fill out another more about you. They want to learn more about you because you can get more targeted opportunities similar to that of survey sites, and you can get little tickets, and these tickets just enter you into a raffle. So they really don't have any monetary value, but it gives you a chance to win, and it's like a raffle. How many people enter, your chances of winning. So this is usually, I don't really pay attention to that too much. And then your ticket jobs, again, these are going to give you tickets for raffles. They don't have any monetary value. So if you're willing to just take the little ticket job and you want to try to win some money, that'll be my guess. But again, the odds are pretty slim, but I'm not going to deter you from trying. The next one is buy, try, and share. These are going to be jobs that not only pay you, but you can also get free products. So in this case, you could get coconut water, and you would have to go to the store in question. So if I were to click on it, it would show me all the stores nearby that I could go to find it, and I could get paid if I were to go to the Safeway and I went to this particular location at that address. I could get paid $10 plus I would get the product. And the cool thing about this app is this shows you how far away you are. So in this case, from my location, I'm 0.82 miles away. And then what you would do is you just click on it, and it would tell you a little bit about the description as to what's expected. So in this case, I do have kids ages 4 to 14, and then I would just need to follow the objectives there. I would accept it, follow it, submit everything, and then I could get paid. So the next thing, we'll go back to the main dashboard. You have audits. This is a little different. You're not going to get free products, but they just want you to go to a location. For example, there's Costco here. There's a back to school audit, and again, you'll click on it. You'll look for the store in question, and then it'll just say this audit will have you look for a specific display, capture up to 5 photos, answer 10 questions, you get paid $5. It's very self-explanatory. Again, as long as you follow the description, you get paid. It's if you're out and about and you just want to stop in, or you're already shopping, I usually open these up, and I can find one here and there, and it's just an easy $5, $10 sometimes, and sometimes I get $10 plus a free bottle of coconut water in that case. So whenever you do accept it, it'll show up on your active page. I didn't accept any, but it'll say it right there. And then when it comes time to cash out, you'll go to your earnings, and they just strictly pay you cash, which can be directly deposited into a bank account, and that usually takes a couple days. So when you're ready to cash out, just click cash out when you have a balance there. And if you're wondering more about payouts, I'll take you to the frequently asked questions here. All the jobs do need to be reviewed by the quality control, so it's not instantly approved. So once it is approved, then you can cash out. And this, as they say here, usually it doesn't take that long. It can be a few days. So usually if you did a job today, in a couple days, say 3 to 4 days, you can cash out, and then usually it'll take another couple days. But in turn, it may take 5 days to finish your the review process. It's going to take about 5 days to 7 days from the day you do the job to getting paid out. And lastly, you can go down to the Explore tab, and this is where you could see your ticket section if you did want to enter, and you can see that I don't have any tickets, but there'll be a list of drawings there, usually cash prizes and so forth, that you can attempt to win. Quickly, I want to answer a few questions as well as give you some tips. How much will you make? Usually the jobs are anywhere from $3 to $13+, sometimes more, and again, some will give you free items such as that coconut water example. I would have had a free pack of water, plus I would have got paid $10. So that's pretty common on there. But if you go to the audits, those are usually a couple dollars. And as terms of what kind of jobs are available, there are usually those ticket jobs which take you to the raffles. You'll have a buy and try. You'll have your general jobs. You'll have audits, mystery shopping, as well as a couple that may be specifically for a retailer. In the past, they've worked with Walmart a lot, so that could be popped up. It could just be a specific retailer on a tab. As for some tips, keep in mind, I want to give you some tips really quick. Always read directions to make sure your jobs get accepted. One small mistake and they'll deny your job. Before, I had a grainy photo and they didn't like it, so they denied it. That brings me to the next point. Take clear pictures. Always make sure your pictures are as clear as possible and it captures everything they're asking for. They'll let you look at your photo before you send it in. And don't blow your cover. If it asks you to be a mystery shopper, be one. Don't let them know that you are one. You want to make sure it as honest as possible, because they want to know how they're treating undercover customers. And you can cancel jobs, but do keep in mind that if you do it after 5 minutes or so, they are said to penalize you, so they'll give you an agent score. This is based on your job history and your submission quality and how many jobs you cancel. And the lower the number is, the less likely you are to get jobs in the future. And always refresh your job list. They're always being added, so if you don't see anything right now, open it up in a half hour or a couple hours from now, and there'll likely be newer jobs and, of course, moving around.
wait. Hold up, so
Around will change it as well. And lastly, as in all of my reviews, let's check out the pros and cons really quick. The pros, good way to make money on the go, get paid to test food and products, one of the higher paying apps in the mystery shopping realm here. You can start right away, no experience needed, no minimum payouts, very easy to use. Jump to the cons. Can be a little buggy at times. Some areas, if you live in a rural area, you're not going to see a lot of jobs. Time can add up. Sometimes it's not worth your time to waste 10 minutes taking pictures to get $3. And sometimes the jobs are denied. Most time it will be your fault. Again, make sure your pictures are clear and you follow directions. So Field Agent's definitely 100% legit. It's a fun way to earn money on the side, and why I wouldn't recommend you use it as part-time income, of course. Turn it on whenever you're out and about. You can make $4, $5, $10 plus some freebies. So you want to make $20+ a month, why not? If you're in the stores, make it a habit, open up. That's what I do. It's definitely one of the better mystery shopping apps. So, and then I do recommend it. At least try to download it. It's free. Worst case, you hate it, delete it. That's going to do it for now. As always, go to lushdollar.com. I have many ways to make money and save money.
So this is a 2-minute video.
Learn about crypto and get rewarded as you learn with Coinbase Learning Rewards. We've paid out over 100 million.
Thanks for joining me for another video. Make sure you like, subscribe, or comment. Let me know if this was helpful to you. So this is a legitimate app called Field Agent, and I earned an easy $5 for one of these I Spy things. So all you have to do is, it tells you what store to go to. So if we went to this place and you accepted the job offer, you'd have 4 hours to complete it. You'd get $5. It's super duper easy, unless you just really can't find it. So you actually look for this item. It gives you a description, and you look for the item with the UPC. So some of these I tried to do, and it was really hard to find them. So I gave up, and I found one that wasn't super hard. And so it can be time consuming if you don't do it right. But if you're already going to the store, does it really hurt to check for these items so that you can earn an extra $5 and you can complete? So for example, this store specifically has 3 things going on, so I could earn $15 while I'm at the grocery store. What's this one? Oh, it tells you there's 2 different options there. So that's super cool. It also has this stuff right here, so it can teach you things, and you can earn some tickets. I haven't checked out the tickets yet. Right, and here you can see where I did cash out my $5, and it goes directly to your bank account. So you link that. It's super cool. So I don't have any tickets, but here's where you can earn tickets for a chance to win big prizes. So you can put in your tickets here for a drawing. It's a really super simple, easy application. And here you can see your active ones. This was one that I picked that I could not find. It was a dog food that I could not find. I looked at every one of them. So actually kind of wasted some time there. But anyways, hope you guys found this helpful.
Track business mileage with the QuickBooks mobile app and automatically track your potential mileage deduction. Come tax time. Today.
Calling all Altadena residents. If you were affected by the Eaton fires, this may be the field agent.
What agent score do you start out with on Field Agent? On Field Agent, you start with an agent score of 42. This initial score is designed to be baseline and agent starting point. An agent score begins at 42. Score calculation. The score is calculated at 42 plus your approved paid submissions in the last 6 months. Why 42? Field Agent chooses 42 as a starting point to avoid a discouraging zero score if an agent takes a break. No penalties for cancellations or expired reservations. Your score is no longer affected by canceled or expired reservations, as these are often outside of your control.
Let's talk about an app I've been using for the whole year called Field Agent, and I'm going to disclose how much I actually made, how much per job I made. I'll even explain what this app is for those who've never used it before. And we'll break down if it's actually worth continuing using this app next year, and maybe if it's worth you starting to use Field Agent in 2023. So basically, Field Agent is an app that you can sign up for, and they're going to send you a whole bunch of different jobs, great marketing.
The whole Phoenix, Arizona is fucking ghetto.
So between the 38 jobs and 15 minutes each, that is about a local store that goes there anyway.
I've been to Arizona, I've been to Phoenix, I've been to Lake Tahoe, I've been to that's a white country.
Life moves fast, so do we. Send money quickly with Remitly. Download the app today.
I wanna pay with you everywhere. Hey, what's going on?
You were talking to the kid? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! let you guys quit that.
Where are you?
Oh, nah, I said you shut your ass up. I said shut your ass up.
No, I just hope I was able to help you out.
You talking to an 8-year-old. You're an 8-year-old. Yeah, niggas are trying to get the IG of an 8-year-old. Yeah, oh God, that's getting ready.
So guys, it's almost 5 o'clock.
Only take a couple of minutes, so if it takes you 5 minutes to make $3, that's pretty good. So let's get started. Alright, so I am and now I am going to read the instructions. It may seem overwhelming because there's a lot of instructions, but once you've done like 1 or 2 of these, then it's super easy because you don't have to read any of the instructions. You can just start. So first question, is the store open? Yes, the store is open. Go inside and look for non-liquid coffee, non-refrigerated. So you just have to go and look at the store. It helps if you're familiar with the store. I'm not really familiar with the Dollar General, but I've done a couple of these at the store and it's not that big. So it wants you to take a picture of 4 feet of the shelf. So the shelves are usually 4 feet long. So they want you to get the whole section of where the coffee is. So there was only 2 sections at this store, which made it pretty easy. So I went to the section, and then here it is. Make sure your pictures are straight, so nice and straight and not blurred.
So guys, basically, he's at home and he did this. He's at the store, but he's at home. So basically, he did this on recording, maybe.
So I got 2. You can zoom out too in the app, so it makes it easier if the aisle together. And then it's gonna ask you for end caps. So whenever you walk into these stores, like this one's a coffee gig, as I tried to find the coffee aisle, I checked all of the end caps to make sure if there's gonna be any end caps, because it usually asks you. So if there are no end caps, you didn't see any while you were walking, then you don't have to look around the whole store like a crazy person. You just answer no. Now it's asking for non-refrigerated liquid coffee, like the Starbucks bottles of coffee or the Dunkin'.
Hey, look what Foxy said in chat, bro.
No section. I only found an end cap for that one product, and just make sure you tell them what's going on, and most likely you will get approved. So I just told them that, hit submit. You can go over your work, but I know I did it right, so I'm gonna hit submit, and now I'm gonna look for more gigs. A lot of times there'll be no gigs on this app, and then you refresh it and there'll be another one. So I always refresh it as I'm walking out to make sure that there's not another gig in the same store, so you don't have to walk in and walk out. So there we go. This gig was fun, didn't pay that much, took longer than I thought it would be, but still good practice getting used to these field agent gigs.
Turn your musical masterpiece into...
So guys, check this out. Basically, making $100 per day.
However, I did this video 2 years ago or a year and a half, and that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. So back to making money. You may have never heard about
Bro, she's not into you, my nigga, just kick her. Oh my God. God, bro, why do you have to keep letting it go on and on and on, bro? She already said she's not into you. No, bro, so say sorry, bro. You slow, bro. Oh my God, you're slow. Oh God, you're slow. Oh God, you're embarrassing. I'm getting secondhand embarrassing when you're talking to her, bro. Yeah, God, bro, how long does it take? Bro, if bro asks for Gmail. I'm flying.
After completing over 170
What's up, Chris? I'm gonna email her every day.
I could have used when I began using Field Agent. So now that you've downloaded the app and you've signed up as an agent, what's next? Looking at the jobs list, you can see how far in miles a job is from you. But it is not an exact number. Instead, it is set to as the crow flies, meaning it is the direct route from you to the job destination without following roads on a map. Where mine says it is 8.3 miles away, it is actually 11.3 miles. Just make sure you know where you're going before you accept a job that says it's 7 miles away, when it could realistically be 16 or so. Your agent score starts at 85 and goes up by 1 point for every job you submit that gets accepted. But jobs that are reserved and not completed in time result in a loss of 1 point, while submitted information that contains errors or false information will result in the drop of 3 precious points, as stated by the FAQ on the website. But sometimes the way they score changes as they adjust their formula to give a better and more accurate agent score. You will have a 2-hour window to complete each job starting from the moment you accept them. But if for some reason you cannot accept or complete the job, you can cancel within 5 minutes of reserving it, and you will not have any points deducted from your agent score. There is no cap on what score you can get, and some agents are as high as 600 or more. But typically, if you dip below 70, you will stop seeing jobs altogether. After you've completed a job and it has been accepted, you can go to fieldagent.net and log in as an agent using the email and password you entered in the Field Agent app. Click the green cash out button in the top right-hand corner and enter the email associated with your PayPal account. And from there, your PayPal can transfer the money to your bank account. If you do not have a valid PayPal account, a notice will be sent to this email prompting you to sign up. Within 48 hours, the money will be submitted into your PayPal account unless there is an issue with the data submitted by an agent or a system error occurs. If you haven't received payment within the 2 days, send an email to support@fieldagent.net telling them that you have not yet received payment.
You got email?
So guys, it is now 5:04. Let's watch this short.
Imagine being able to earn $10 in 10 minutes. With the Field Agent application, it is real. Perform simple tasks in your city and get money immediately to your card. Field Agent is a platform that pays you for completing small tasks. Stores and brands are looking for people to check their windows, take pictures of products, or evaluate service. And you get real money for it. Here is how easy it is. Install the Field Agent app and sign up. Pick a task nearby, like taking a photo of a product or answering a couple questions. Complete the task and send it to your account. Jobs only take 5 to 15 minutes to complete, and payment goes straight to your card or PayPal. Let's get to the numbers. A single assignment brings in between $3 and $20. Performing 3 to 5 tasks per Dalton Y, it is easy to earn $50. Active users earn up to $300 a month just by doing tasks in their free time. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.
What's up? What up? It's your boy Gary Strickland. Hey guys, I want to thank you for checking out this video on the Football channel, guys. And while you're here, you might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of great videos here. And on this channel, we talk about making money from home. We do some movie reviews from time to time. Challenges from time to time. But the main thing is, I just really get a kick out of having people make money. Call me crazy, but I love to put you in a position to win. And guys, this channel has just got a lot of different things here. As it's 50, so how real it is and how credible it is. Creditable it is. And guys,
You're not even black.
I just signed up myself, waiting for verification, code and whatnot.
Place the W with the S.
Oh,
Foxy, this is a safe space. We just want to know.
More than 1 million are already downloaded the Field Agent mobile app.
You're not going to get in trouble, Foxy. We just want to know what we call a
pretty
black
much,
person.
my displays properly executed? Nigger!
Get a 4% APY much higher than sign up for
Send professional invoices and get paid faster, all with the QuickBooks mobile app. Easily create.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I will share my honest opinion with you about the Field Agent shopping application, how does it work, what monetization features are available in this app, what are the pros and cons of Mr. Alright, so that's how you can earn money with city missions such as mystery shopping and audits using apps like Field Agent or Cakewalk as a beginner in 2020.
She's AIDS. She does sound so. She just said that she's a country girl. I'm not saying why. Damn, you said she's a country. She's a country girl. Yeehaw, cowgirl. Yeehaw, cowgirl. Yeehaw. Ride 'em, cowgirl. Ride 'em.
Looking for an app that pays you some easy money? Check this out. You're going to download an app called Field Agent. It's my favorite and I've been using it for years. And if we jump into my account here, you can see that I've got a current balance of $36, lifetime earnings $377. But if you look here recently, I actually got a reimbursement of $13 for Creative Roots to try that. And even Bud Light Seltzer, they reimbursed me $23 plus the product cost to test out some alcohol. If we scroll down a little bit further, you can even see I got to try Stella for $21. Creative Roots, once again, $12 reimbursement with the product. $11 to try beef jerky. And then moving even further down into last year, product removal job of $75 reimbursing, and a couple of small bits and pieces here and there. If you need a little extra pocket cash, this app will definitely do it. If you're in a pinch and you actually need some additional cash, you can check out other jobs close to your proximity and go earn that money as well. Like, comment, and follow for more.
So today I'm going to see how fast I can make $30 using the app Field Agent. So to start, I already accepted 6 jobs and they're all at Total Wine and more. And let me explain why. So I worked out when you're looking at the job, if you just highlight the actual brand of whatever product it is you're looking up and click look up and then go to their website for Total Wine and more, you can actually see your location and it will tell you which aisle that product is in. So you don't actually have to go blindly look for it. So with that being said, I'm going to time how long it takes me to do these 6 jobs. I'm going to head in now and yeah, let's see how we go. So that was a little bit harder than I thought. It did not go as planned. One product I just could not even find. 2 products I found, but the UPCs just didn't line up. They were just completely different numbers, but they were the right products. But this is how we ended up going. So I did get 3 done, so that was $15. Could definitely fast track this a little bit more, but it did take just under 46 minutes. So yeah, I mean, it's worth it if you're there shopping anyway.
So guys, it's 5:11. So I'm gonna do one more video and then I'll start wrapping it up because I gotta do this job.
So in this video, I am talking about an application called Field Agent. If you have not heard of it, it is inside of your inside of the App Store, but I will have a link down to it below down in the description. Anyway, this application is a cool app to use. This I'm showing you. I'm gonna show you how you get paid in the mystery shop. Okay. So as you can see, I got the app open right now, and I have 4 jobs that are waiting to be claimed for mystery shoppers. Okay. So let's just take a look at them. Now, when you open it, when it's green, that means it's active. If it's gray, it means it's coming soon. So if you click on the first one, okay, click on it. It said, hey, they want you to go into this Verizon shop, and then they want you to take 3 photos and answer 7 questions. So in this particular job, they're saying, hey, it shouldn't take more than 2 to 3 minutes. So they'll tell you what to do. They might have you take pictures of the displays that they have, or a particular type of phone, and then and then they ask the associates a question or two, and then you ask the associate a question, and then you just write your reply down below. After you do it, you click on it, say it, you're done, and then boom, you're ready to get paid. Now, it's really simple. You just gotta wait for the new offers to come in. And you can also do audits in here. So this one, they want you to go check the nutrition bar inside of Walmart, and then they're gonna pay you $3 for that particular job. So this is a good app if you're looking to make some extra income on the side. Let's just go look at some of the, what I did. I've made $143 with this app. Again, these jobs are really simple, and most of the jobs I've done were getting paid just taking pictures of recycled bins and the cardboard bills that they have at Walmart. So I've made most of the money doing that, or just doing checking up on the where you have the lines where you just self-checkout, just taking pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a really simple app to use, and if you don't have it, I will have the link down in the description down below. Again, this is really app to use, real simple to use, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and looking forward to the next video. All right, until next time, you take care.
So guys, I basically did not get a response from Field Agent. So guys, it's about 5:15. Go to the Field Agent app. So I basically got to increase the score because the more jobs I get accepted, the more jobs I could see. I can't really see anything right now. So I'm gonna go to this job. It's the Target right like 2 miles away from my house. So yeah, I'm gonna go do this job maybe today or tomorrow. If I go do it today, then I'm gonna most likely record. But if I don't do it today, I would most likely do it tomorrow, because tomorrow is Monday. So yeah, so basically, the more jobs you cancel, the less likely you would not be able to receive any more jobs. But the more jobs you get accepted, you would receive more jobs. Well, no, let me rephrase that. The more jobs that you get approved versus denied, you would receive an agent score.
No, maybe it's not being introverted and go make friends at your school. Like, what?
So basically, I canceled the jobs that I was not going to do. It was for a video, so that's why my agent score is low. But I'm gonna do this job today so that I could see what's in my area tomorrow. And I basically have to go out and buy the nail polish that they want me to buy. So, yeah, overall, I could make money with this app. I basically don't see any more scavenger hunt jobs. Because it might have been all snatched up, but I'm gonna get ready to do the job. So, like, comment, subscribe for more videos similar to this. I will do the job while I'm recording on screen if I can, but if I can't, so be it. I'm gonna try. So like, comment, subscribe for more videos similar to this. Goodbye.